Hey guys, so today we're going to be talking more about Riku because I literally cannot. Last night I was trying to theorize and my brain was just... So today I'm just going to be talking about all of the things that we can kind of put together, some theories and stuff like that, and let me know in the comments below what you guys think because I don't know. The way my theories work, by the way, is I go through all the information we have and then ask myself questions like who, what, where, when, why, how, stuff like that, right? And then I make connections and then I make up theories like, oh, this could happen if, or this is happening because, stuff like that. That's how basically my brain works, I guess you could say, because everything's kind of connected. And that's why my videos are so long. I hope you guys can enjoy this and please listen to my theory. Okay, so we have a lot to cover. Basically, everything Riku related. So in the last episode 17, we got to see more of Riku's connection with Kirinmaru. Basically, again, in the past videos, if you guys want to watch me kind of analyzing more in depth of Riku and Kirinmaru and Osamu Kirin and stuff like that, definitely check out my other videos. So Kirinmaru and Riku, we know physically they look so similar. Even with Zero, because Zero is apparently Kirinmaru's sister, right? Even Zero has green eyes and then the demon markings, while Riku has it as eyeshadow in a way. So we know that they're kind of connected more than just oh, Riku works for Kirinmaru, right? And it's so odd because obviously yeah, their physical traits, the way they talk and stuff like that, just stuff like that is just really similar. It's just confusing as well because Zero is a butterfly demon. Possibly she's connected to the dream butterfly. I really think so because she has this whole thing of seeing the dreams and blah 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 blah. Kirinmaru and Riku just look more similar or more alike than Zero and Kirinmaru. So and they're total different types of demons. So maybe they're not fully siblings. Maybe they're half siblings, similar to Inuyasha and Sesshomaru. But I don't know. That's one thing. Riku calls Kirinmaru the Beast King, nothing like my master or whatever. And Kirinmaru calls Riku his most trusted retainer, right? When he said, "Oh, I'm just gonna let Riku take over," he's probably on the move right now, right? Zero was kind of are you really just gonna let him do it? You're not gonna do it yourself? It wasn't a big deal to her. She wasn't how dare you make Riku. Her reaction's kind of as if any of the perils were to do something, right? So if Kirinmaru and Riku are still on the same team, does it make sense? You know, because if Riku really was a family member, why doesn't he have any social status? If he's so trusted by Kirinmaru, why isn't he a prince? Why is he just a washed up pirate? Unless him being a washed up pirate is just a facade or a disguise to be out in the open or whatever. But it's just odd because even Takichiyo knows Kirinmaru, Lord Kirinmaru. And then Riku, he knows Riku as this guy that commissions them. So does Riku have any social status history in their royalty in their Eastern Kingdom or whatever? And another thing that I thought was interesting, the perils Kanton thinks Riku is dumb and weak. He was oh, do you want to be a part of the planning thingy, right, that he was doing? And Riku was oh no, I'm not strong enough for that task, right? He was oh, I'm too weak, you know? And then Kanton was trying to explain what this trap is, and then he was this is probably too big brain for you. You might not understand, but, and then it explains it, right? But we all know Riku is the smartest character in this show. That forehead has a lot of brain in it. And even Jyubei was however, with your powers, you could easily destroy the four perils, right? So is it a facade? Is he having a facade, a facade front in front of Kirinmaru's gang? And does Kirinmaru actually know Riku for his true self, his true big brain smart self? Or does Kirinmaru know him as the, oh, I don't know anything, I'm innocent, facade, you know? Knowing Kirinmaru, if he's trusting Riku, maybe he only knows him as his facade self. Maybe Kirinmaru doesn't know Riku's true self. Just knowing Kirinmaru not really caring about anything until Zero's yo, just go do this right now, right? I don't know where I was going with that, but I don't know if Kirinmaru and Riku are actually related. I really don't know, because we know that he can't be part human because Zero was yo, Kirinmaru hates humans, even part humans, everything human, bye, right? If Riku was half human, then it just wouldn't make sense because they're still affiliated with each other, right? Because Zero would have killed Riku if he was actually half human. So he's either full demon, I can't believe I'm going with this again, full demon, or some sort of entity or god or whatever. And it makes me go back to his point in the episode where he first comes in. He was like, I don't deserve your hospitality. As one abandoned by his master, it's more than I deserve. Was he telling the truth there? Because he just seems so genuine when he said that. That was like a point of like vulnerability from Riku. Like, the whole dynamic changed in his character during that part because he just seemed so genuine. Like, it was just like, I don't deserve this hospitality from you. It's more than I deserve because I was abandoned by my master. Meaning, maybe he did something wrong. My sister and I were thinking about this. We're like, Riku, what are you? Are you like a god or like some sort of entity? Maybe his story relates to something like God and then like Lucifer, right? Or like Satan, right? What if like he was casted away, obviously because of something wrong, but like I really don't think he was lying about that part unless the writers like forgot about that line, but I don't think so. I don't think Kirinmaru was his true original master. And like the only thing that would contradict this is that they look so alike and they look so related. What if he's like an upgraded corpse version of Kikyo? Like what if he was like a better made version of like Kikyo? What if Kirinmaru couldn't have kids and made Riku in the likeness of himself, but through an artificial body, similar to like Kikyo, but like given more powers and he was just like made better? A thing that would contradict that is he can eat. I don't think Kikyo was able to eat. I don't know. I don't think so. And I totally forgot to mention this, but like I said in a past video, I think during one of my reaction videos, I was like, what if he's like a reincarnation or like a part of Kirinmaru that he kind of yeeted out of his body, right? That's really possible. My question was Riku's real master. Who was his original master? Who was the one that abandoned him because he did something bad? And I was thinking, is Toga his original master? Because like, I really don't know, because it wouldn't make sense because Riku and Kirinmaru just look so much alike. It would make sense at the same time because Riku has some sort of grudge against Sesshomaru and Inuyasha for marrying a human. So do you think Riku was like caught up in a love triangle with Toga or something? Did he like Izayoi? I don't know. Did he not approve of Inuyasha marrying a human, right? Did he not approve? And that's why he was like abandoned or something? Like, did he scheme something against Inuyasha? Because that would make sense in a way if that was the truth. If he was his true master. I don't know. What if on the day that like Inuyasha died, what if Riku was supposed to like back him up or like help him out, but then like he didn't because he was angry, similar to Sesshomaru, and then Inuyasha died. I don't know. I really don't know. What if what he means by abandoned was like Inuyasha died and he was just left on the road by himself, you know? And then like, yeah, Kirinmaru took him in. And then maybe like Kirinmaru, obviously his buddy, maybe he took him in as his servant and that's why he trusts him so much, because Kirinmaru was an underling of Toga, of Inuyasha. I don't know. I'm just throwing out thoughts because guys, my brain was just not like, what? Okay. Hear me out. What if Riku was actually Sesshomaru's mother's underling and then he wanted Inuyasha to stay with her? But then he was like, nah, B, I want to go with a human. And like, what if Riku liked her? What if Riku liked her? And he was like, yo, like you had everything, dude. Why are you gonna leave Inukimi for freaking a human? I don't know. What if she abandoned Riku because like she thought it was unfit for someone who serves her to feel some type of way? I just genuinely think that she has so much more of a role because Zero mentioned her in episode 15, was like, how's your mother? Like, of course they're affiliated with each other somehow. And I just wonder what it is. But like, let me know, guys. Like, I'm just like listing all the possibilities in my brain, so I'm just like doing my best. I also wanted to talk about Riku's objective. So like, what is he trying to do? Like, if I really don't know. Okay, so he wants to collect the rainbow pearls. He wants to kill the perils. And we know that he wants something from Kirinmaru. And we're just like, oh, what's this something that he wants? It's not the pearls, right? So another thing that I think about that Riku doesn't have. If you guys remember the episode where Riku talked to Jyubei about Towa, he was like, oh, I like her because she has something we don't. What does Towa have that no one else in the show has other than like Kagome? the knowledge of the future. So do you think that these two are connected? What Riku wants from Kirinmaru is Kirinmaru's knowledge of the future. So he wants to time travel because Towa has something that he doesn't, that they don't. Everyone in the feudal era doesn't, and it's the knowledge of the modern era. If we think more about what he wants from Kirinmaru, if it is time travel or the knowledge of the future, you know who else had similar ambitions to Riku in the show that everyone probably freaking forgot? Kyuki. Remember, she was scheming against Kirinmaru, and we never got to see it play out because Riku killed her, right? Because that was so early in the show, we didn't even get to see her plans play out because she died so early. Do you think that was like a little teaser on what Riku wanted? Like what his plan is? Right? They have similar objectives. They wanted to collect the rainbow pearls. Mainly Kyuki was really obsessed with Towa's world. She got Yatsume to like snoop around, like that she saw them like time travel through the time tree tunnel. She really wanted to see the modern era through Towa's dreams. So did they have similar goals, but then Kyuki died? Because do you think like Riku knew of her ambitions and was like, no, I want to get to it first before you do, right? And like they were really similar. They were both like double agents. They acted all goody-goody to Kirinmaru. Kyuki was like, yo, I got this for you. I got this. I'm gonna kill the three girls for you. Like, I got you. But she was still planning to take their pearls, collect the rest, and then have more demonic aura or demonic energy than Kirinmaru to ultimately maybe defeat him or take over or to possibly be able to collect everything that he knows. It's so odd to be against Kirinmaru because he just doesn't care about anything. We also see that Kirinmaru also trusts Riku the most. And Riku acts like he's a dum-dum, like that doesn't know shit in front of the perils. So I'm assuming again that Kirinmaru sees him the same as like a dum-dum, doesn't really know, but like he's like, yeah, he's chill, like I trust him the most, right? So like Riku is also using the YashaHime, the girls, to do his work for him, like to kill the perils and get Kirinmaru to emerge. This makes me think about what is Riku's plan, like step by step. What is his plan? Remain as a double agent, still continue to seem loyal with Kirinmaru, right? To still have his trust, get the girls to do everything for him so he doesn't look suspicious, right? So he's gonna get the girls to kill the perils, to collect the pearls, and then have Kirinmaru and Sesshomaru emerge, much like the Trikyo theory, right? And then Jyubei was like, yo, like you're strong enough to like defeat them. Like why are you getting the girls to do it? And he's like, I only kill the ones I love, right? But then at the same time, he killed Kyuki again. But it's like, I think it's more like he will willingly kill someone that he loves. And he's still just using them so he can still remain undercover and as a loyal person to Kirinmaru before he strikes or whatever. So he's gonna get the girls to kill the perils, collect the pearls, have Kirinmaru and Sesshomaru emerge, like Trikyo said, and then possibly have the girls kill Kirinmaru and Sesshomaru. It's hard for me to believe that because the girls are no, not strong enough to defeat Kirinmaru and Sesshomaru. No. If that happens in the show, I'm gonna be so like, what is this, right? Because it's just not possible in my brain unless they get some super upgrade without even like training, like a spell or something gets casted on them where they get super OP. That's like the only time I think they would be able to defeat Kirinmaru and Sesshomaru, but I don't think that is actually gonna like happen, right? So because I really think that the girls won't be able to kill Kirinmaru and Sesshomaru as well, right? Do you think like Riku's gonna step in at that point, like collect the pearls from them, gain like superpowers, and then start fighting? But I feel like Zero also comes in because mainly of like the opening sequence, like I feel like there's gonna be something like that. Like Zero's gonna come in and fight the girls or like be another like, you know, enemy to fight during that part, but I'm not sure. But it's also confusing because like Sesshomaru comes in and fights Kirinmaru when it's supposed to be like the girls fighting Kirinmaru. But then again, Trikyo said that fate is a continuously spinning wheel, right? So it's just like everything she said could change. Everything, maybe the prophecy can change because fate is a continuously spinning wheel. But at the same time, I don't know. When Riku collects all the pearls, he's gonna have enough power because I know for sure he's gonna collect all the pearls, for sure. Have more demonic energy than Kirinmaru, and then he's gonna take whatever he wanted. What did he want to take again, right? What did he want to take from Kirinmaru? His life or like his knowledge of the future or like time travel ability? Because again, if we think about the prophecy is not a human or a demon, and one that can time travel will kill Kirinmaru, right? And at the time, 18 years ago when Zero brought that up, I think they were like really appalled because they're like, time travel? Like, we can't time travel, right? But then Chikyo says time travel is necessary to defeat him. So like, does Kirinmaru have the ability to time travel now? Or does like Riku become Kirinmaru or something like that and like has that ability or something? Cause like, it's just so odd. It's so odd because again, I've said so many times, Kirinmaru doesn't have ambition. He doesn't care enough to, you know, restart the world unless Zero says something. But I feel like Zero's more focused on just killing the girls. If anyone in this show, Riku is the one who has ambition for something. So like, is Riku the actual enemy here? Like, everyone said. Kirinmaru like doesn't care. Again, Miyoga was like, I don't believe Kirinmaru would be someone to destroy the world or whatever. Zero, obviously, if she's like pestering him to do something, he'll do it at that point. And a lot of people were like trying to think, why is Kirinmaru so like aloof and so like just doesn't care, right? And people were like, do you think he's like mourning over a loss or something? Maybe he's still healing from the loss of Inudad, right? Because like they were friends, I guess. They were like, they weren't really ruling together, but they ruled together side by side. They're different countries as yin and yang. Keep balance, right? So do you think he's upset over that, like the loss of his friend? Is that why he's so sad? I don't know. Riku is so odd. These are my thoughts so far. Like, who is Riku's real master? Because I really don't believe it's Kirinmaru. I mean, I could be so wrong. I could be so wrong, guys. I could be so wrong. I could be crazy. I'm gonna look like a fool and be like, oh well. But it's just like, it's so odd when he was like, as one abandoned by his master, it's more than I deserve. He just seems so genuine at that point, and it's just hard for me to believe that was a lie. And knowing that he's still with Kirinmaru and like how Kirinmaru calls him his most trusted retainer, that really contradicts that line. And again, if Inudad was his real master, it would make sense why he feels like he doesn't deserve the hospitality from Towa as his granddaughter. Riku is just too big brain, and it's so fun. Like, I'm gonna be so mad if the show kills him off. I'm gonna be so mad because he's the most like, I just need to know more about you. Like, I said this so many times, but Riku, what are you thinking, right? What are you thinking? I really want to know. I really want to know who his real master is. What is his ambitions if he wanted to go to the modern era? Okay, another thing. If he wanted the ability to time travel or the knowledge of the modern era, why? With time travel, are you able to go to the past? Because we've only seen time traveling from the feudal era to the modern era. So like, would he be able to go to the past? If he was to go to the past, is he trying to stop something from happening? Or is he the one that wants to return this world into a degenerate age? Or if he wants to go to the future, why is it that he wants to go to the future? Osamu Kirin's, what does he have to do with all of this? As his character is really related to Kirinmaru. What is his like job? Like, what is his thing, right? He obviously has more passion than the current Kirinmaru, right? Does Riku want to meet him in the future? But I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe he wants to live in the future. Does Riku want to live in the future, or does he want to like rule the future? But yeah, those are my thoughts so far. I really hope I made sense. I know I just sound so passionate. It's just that, oops, I just sound so passionate because last night I was just like really sitting on this and being like, Riku. I know I talk about him so much, but hopefully I can come up with like other theories. I still have my notes from episode 15 still to talk about, but I'm sorry I'm really slow at putting out these theory videos. I guess like time just is happening so fast, so I hope you guys can be patient. I hope I can try to pump out more stuff, and I know this was a really quick theory, but we did cover a lot about Riku lately, so there wasn't much more to say, more than like let me know if you guys have more theories, more thoughts. These are just really messy stuff. Please add on to my thoughts, or like just tell me your thoughts. I just need to know because I just can't. But yeah, I think that's all for today's video. I thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.